Well, looky who just showed up in the mailbox. It's none other than Rust-eze Racing Center Lightning McQueen from Cars 3. But obviously, this is not the regular old 155 scale Mattel diecast version of Rust-eze Racing Center Lightning McQueen. This is instead the 124 scale Jada version of Rust-eze Racing Center Lightning McQueen. That is a long name. It's becoming a tongue twister. I'm going to have to short form it to RRC Lightning McQueen. That'll work. Anyways, welcome on back to the Cars Garage, everyone. This is pretty cool. I just got this guy in the mail. This is my first ever Jada Disney Cars diecast. Never had one before. Never really knew what all the hype was about. I just kind of knew that they were kind of like the Mattel versions, but bigger. And obviously, since they're bigger, they can do more with all the little details and everything, make an open hood, stuff like that. I think rubber tires maybe it has. So I thought I'd finally decide to, get one, pick myself up one on eBay and see what it's all about, see what all the fuss is about. They obviously don't really make them too much anymore. They did just come out with the new Glow Racers Lightning McQueen one though, which I'll probably have to get and review. But this one is from Cars 3 from 2017, and I just thought it was really cool looking. I know it was kind of a rare one. There's lots of them. See, they made a lot for Cars 3. They did a few before Cars 3 came out. I think in 2016 they started making them. They did like the regular Lightning McQueen, Cruising Lightning McQueen. I think they did maybe Doc Hudson. I don't know. I don't think they did actually. They did Fillmore for some reason. I think they did Cars 1 Mac or something. They did some random ones for sure. But then for Cars 3, they did like the classic Cars 3 paint job of Lightning McQueen, Dynaco Cruz Ramirez, of course, Rust-eze Racing Center, Lightning McQueen, Jackson Storm, and then the Cars 3 Mac. And then they also did Rust-eze Lightning McQueen too, like the other paint job that he has for Rust-eze in the movie. But that one's a very rare one. Not as rare as, or actually probably rarer than this one. But yeah, I don't know. Some of them they even did with cool little tire racks, which is cool. You could change the tires. So I don't know if you can change the tires with this one too, if you had extra tires. I'm not really sure. But very cool box. Obviously reminiscent of the classic Cars 3 packaging style, which I didn't really like for the Mattel diecast because they never had artworks. They were just very bland. Colors were cool with the black and red and the slanted Cars 3 logo. I like that, but I never cared for, the fact that they didn't have artworks for the individual diecast that you're getting. Always made it just feel very like, I don't know, just too standard looking. So anyways, I'm not actually going to be opening this one today. Just wanted to take a quick look at it, basically just inform you guys that I was able to get it. Got it from eBay for, guess what, $65 Canadian. I don't think that's all that bad for this car though, because it goes for usually around like $130 Canadian, which is the equivalent of about, I think, 90 to like $100 American. So I got it for 65. What would that be in American? I don't know. It's always changing the currency. It's always worth more some days, worth less some other days. Very, very random. But I think in American money, be about 40, 45 maybe dollars. I'm not really sure. But yeah, I don't think that's all that bad because usually it goes for around 100 to $130. And I think that's how much it was. I think it was 130. Then I made an offer for 65 just for fun. I did not think it would win. And then he accepted, so I was pretty shocked. $24.99 for shipping, which wasn't really that bad either. Also Canadian money, so an all around good deal for this guy. And yeah, I just don't really have it in me to open them up today. I might eventually. If I do, it'll end up being probably like in the summertime when it's like closer to the Cars 3 anniversary, or maybe I'll do it on the Cars 3 anniversary. I think, what is it, the 7th anniversary this year? June 16th. That'd be 7 years. Yeah, 2024 minus 2017. I think that would make sense, right? Yeah. Well, I don't know. I could. But I don't know. I don't really want to. I might then, by then, I might want to open it. But right now, I just don't really feel like it. It's a very cool looking car. I'd like to keep it in the package for a little while. Very nice packaging. I thought it was going to be a little more high quality, to be honest. I thought this was going to be like a acrylic display case type of style here, but it's just plastic. Very nice packaging, though. I like how it's slanted, similar to the other Cars 3 merchandise kind of package designs, obviously. And you can get a good look in there at the McQueen diecast. So let's just zoom it in and see, because obviously the other sides is going to be the same as that side. So might as well just take a look at it from in the box for now. Nice expression. Obviously a different expression than the 155 scale Mattel diecast. The mouth's pretty much the same, a little bit more slimmer and longer, which just makes it look more movie accurate. So I like that for the mouth. The headlights, definitely the exact same as like the Cars 1 headlights, just without the 95 on the left one there. So I don't know. I feel like maybe they should look a little more real, to be honest. Maybe they should be separate plastic pieces. The whole bumper actually is a plastic, or not bumper, but like the whole mouth plate. It's all plastic, unfortunately, just like how they used to do it from Mattel. But they have since stopped that with the diecast ever since they switched over to Thailand, and even before that, because this is a Chinese McQueen, and obviously it does not have a plastic mouth plate, so that's good. This one does, which is kind of unfortunate because it's supposed to be a higher quality car, but still has the plastic mouth plate. You can see like the crack there, so that's kind of unfortunate. But yeah, one complaint there is the headlights. I think they should look a bit more realistic because obviously in Cars 2, McQueen switches out his sticker headlights for real headlights, so they should really look like real headlights. Those ones just look like stickers to me. Nice rims, very, very nice rims. The whole tire is really nice. Obviously, it has the yellow trim, or actually more like gold trim, I guess, which the Mattel diecast does not have. Same type of style of rim, though. You can actually see the individual colored rivets there. They're all nicely gray, and the axle is covered too. You don't see the axle, it's black. They covered it, so that's nice. Whereas the Mattel ones, you can always see the axle because it's smaller, have less room to work with. Obviously, have more surface area there. Have his little lightning bolt there, which is kind of like a phone for McQueen in the movie. He uses it to talk to Hamilton, kind of like set up to Cruz Ramirez's built-in computer. This whole paint job is really not a paint job at all in Cars 3. It's really just a electronic suit, basically, and it like transmits McQueen's speeds to Cruz when he's close enough to her, of course. So the whole thing kind of falls apart when they're racing on Fireball Beach. Doesn't really work out to McQueen's favor, unfortunately. Very cool lightning bolt on the side. It's kind of like simplistic but modern in its own way. It's basically like a next gen McQueen paint job, is what it is. But he still has his original body style, of course. Very cool. Like same type of shape as his classic Cars 1 lightning bolt, but then obviously it's all gold. Got like the Rust-eze text intertwined into it, and the 95 there in the middle. Very nice. Very nice metallic paint job too. I feel like not as metallic maybe as the Mattel diecast, which is actually not a bad thing because it's really not supposed to be all that metallic. I have this one right here. You can see the artwork, and it's really not all that metallic, so I think they nailed the paint job. Very nice. Cool signature there. Not really cursive font. It's not like McQueen wrote it, but it's like just a big bold text, which is cool. You can see it more than you can on the 155 scale, of course. Really cool. It's not really as like foily looking either, which I always like the foil that they use for the Mattel one, but it's really not that accurate. If you look at the artwork again, you can definitely tell it's more like a yellow rather than a foil for all the decals. I guess like some of the lightning bolt is more of a foil, and they kind of got that too. It's like darker. So they did a really good job with the paint job overall. See his gas cap back there. The windows are very nice. They're just like part of the main metal body, I think. Yeah, they're not very dark either, not translucent like the Mattel one, which is accurate because usually in the movies their windows are like more of a gray, so you can't see in. They're not really windows at all. They're like glass with a big gray tarp covering them, is what I think of them as. Big 95 on top, and then on the hood there, you can see the Rust-eze text. That was all nice and slanted. Very cool. I always liked how they did that. Very simplistic, but effective. And you can't really see his eyes too good. Kind of. Obviously a different eye expression. The eyelids don't really like make that iconic V shape to make him look almost like determined. A little bit angry looking too, but like a happy, angry, you know what I mean? Kind of like determined, I guess. This one is not. It actually looks pretty much like the same expression he has on his artwork here. It's pretty funny. And then over on the back side, you can see big Rust-eze text. Very cool. 95 on the bottom right hand corner. And his whole spoiler area, which is very, very nice. I really like this whole diecast, though, all around. It's a very, very high quality piece. And I like it a lot. I wish I could see the other side, but obviously it's going to be the exact same, so not a big deal. I might open it one day. I guess let me know in the comments below if you guys want to see a full on review of this, but even so, I don't know. It's kind of. I mean, it was expensive, kind of, for me because it ended up coming to $101 Canadian with shipping and tax and all that good stuff. So really, not something I planned on opening. But I mean, I could if that's something you guys really want to see. But probably won't for quite a few more months. Like I'll wait, let it get warm outside because that's my favorite time of year. And I just think this would be a cool video to do in the summertime. Closer to Cars Trees big seventh anniversary. Maybe I guess I don't know. It don't really matter, I guess, when I review it. But yeah, I just thought it was cool. Came out in 2017, and it has a little sticker here that says "Only at Target." I almost forgot it even said that. Pretty cool, and it does say 8+ too. It's like I wasn't even looking at that. I was just so infatuated with the diecast itself. And then it says diecast metal up there too. Huh. Cool. Well, I mean, obviously it's diecast metal, but didn't realize they put that on it. They always do now for the Mattel diecast too. They always put that there. Metal, like we don't know it's metal, but I mean, I guess I do remember a lot of people back in the day would always say like, oh, "Is there other it's plastic? Is it metal?" So I mean, I guess it's not bad. They do show a little bit of what it looks like with the hood open too, so that's cool. Can't really see in there too good. I was trying to show you guys kind of, but you can't really see. So that's something you really have to see when we open it up because the packaging just kind of casts like a shadow over it. And he's got plastic up there to keep it open, so kind of hard to see. You can try zooming it in, but you can see a little bit, I guess. See some color in there. Some silver, red, blue, a little bit of, well, a lot of black, but a little bit of blue and red, which is cool. Didn't expect the color to be in there. That is cool. That's like McQueen's heart, basically. That's what I think of the engine ads for a living car. Kind of like the equivalent of a heart for a human. That's pretty cool. I like that a lot. This whole car, very happy I was able to get it for such a good deal. Even if I would have paid full price, it would have came to like 140 something. But even so, I don't think that's that much to pay for something like this. Here's the look at the bottom though. It says Jada. It's funny how they don't really put their company logo anywhere on the packaging except the bottom. From what I could see, anyways, I didn't see it. We reserve the right to improve or amend product specifications. Color may vary. That's interesting. Packaging must be retained since it contains important information. Hmm. Mac is a trademark of Mack Trucks Inc. Mac's not even on here. He's on the back, I guess. And then we are here to help Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Pacific time. Interesting. I might have to give them a call just for funsies. No. Anyways, yeah, that's going to be it. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you have any Jada cars down below. I think the rarest one, from what I know, I don't know that much about them, to be honest. Because they never really sold them. I think I found Fillmore before at like some barber shop in the mall for some reason that sold big 124 scale diecast cars, and I remember they had Fillmore one day. Wanted to get it, came back, was gone, so I never ended up getting it. But yeah, let me know if you guys have any Jada cars down in the comments below, and if you'd be willing to watch or you'd be excited to watch this review if I did a full-on review of it one day. I'd like to get them all. I think Jackson Storm would be pretty easy to get. Cruise should be easy to get. Curse Dream McQueen should be easy to get. And the new Glow Racers McQueen hopefully will be easy to get, but I don't know where they sell these at, in stores anymore. Might have to try that weird barbershop in them all. Anyways, yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time right here on the Cars Garage.